And here is the burger cooked in the Gozney Dome. As you can see, I made the meat and the potatoes all in the Gozney Dome on a cast iron. Let's go ahead and let's get inside and let's see how this was made. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's the Pizza Guy John. And well, of course, if you've seen the title of this video, you now know that I'm not making pizzas anymore, and I'm only strictly making burgers and other stuff in the Gozney Dome. Just kidding. I will never do that. I will always still be making pizza, but I had some leftover meat, sweet potatoes, and my cast iron, and you know what? I felt like, let's make some burgers in the Gozney Dome. And so that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you guys that, you know, Gozney pizza oven isn't just for pizza. Of course, if you have any kind of cast iron, you could definitely make anything in the Gozney Dome. You could do smoking in there. You know, there's definitely possibilities are endless. But like I said, I have some leftover meat, so I'm going to be making some burgers. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to be doing that. Again, all we really need is we need a cast iron. We have some olive oil here. This brand is by Graza. We have some sweet potatoes that I've chopped, cut up to pieces, seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne, so to give a little bit of spice. And of course, we have two patties here, burger patties. They're around 8 ounces or so. So this is perfect amount for a burger. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cook the potatoes in the oven on the cast iron. So I'm going to go ahead and just get a little bit of oil. Put some oil down here. I'm going to get the cast iron onto the oven, get it heated up a little bit. I'm going to pour the sweet potatoes and then we'll get that cooking. So let's go ahead and let's go outside. All right, so now that we're outside, like I said, I'm using the Gozney Dome. It's only been preheating now for maybe 20-30 minutes. It doesn't have to be super hot, but I'm going to go ahead and let's just get this cleaned up just a little bit. And like I said, we have our cast iron with just a little bit of oil. I'm going to go ahead and just put this in here. And I'll make sure that I have a glove here as well. And basically, we're just kind of heating it up, getting that oil just a little bit hot. And then we're going to go ahead and place our potatoes onto that cast iron. All right, so that's been heating up a little bit. I can see the oil kind of moving around a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull this off. And what I'm going to do again, just pour in the sweet potatoes. You know, I'm sure you'll hear the sizzle. Just a little sizzle there. And I'm going to go ahead and get the tongs here. I'm just going to kind of just distribute this evenly. So that way we can make sure that we're getting a nice even cook on these. And again, it's sweet potatoes. You want a little cook to them. Just kind of soften them up a little bit. I'm going to place that back in there. The best thing about this dome is it has this mantle that you could purchase from Gozney directly as well. And again, that is basically just for seasoning, you know, doing veggies, pulling out your items, and using this kind of just as a resting area. So I got the oven turned down just a little bit and you could hear them cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that every couple of minutes or so. We'll pull it out, mix it around, and we'll continue to do that until they're brown. All right, so it's been cooking for about a minute or two. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this out. And I'm gonna use again the tongs to kind of mix some of these around. So yeah, comment down below, like this video. Let me know again if you guys want to see more of like these cooking videos using the dome or even the Roccbox that I have. Were you a little worried that I was giving up pizza? Because one, I would never do that. You know, I just want to have a little fun sometimes and make some different stuff in the oven. And yes, I do eat other items other than pizza, but of course this is a pizza channel, so that's what mainly you do see that I make. But again, I just mixed out a little bit. We'll go ahead and let it cook just a little bit longer and I'll come back shortly. So let's take a look at the oven. The oven is looking at about 723 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, it is a even flame all the way over. We're looking at about medium heat, so not too high, but I can see some sweet potatoes turning brown a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And as you can see, it's cooking nicely. So we now know that we're about maybe halfway. If we're getting some color now, but not quite done. So just gonna go ahead and mix that around. And we'll get that placed back into the oven. And again, I'm putting it all the way towards the very right hand side. You don't want to be too close to the flame, or again, you will burn them pretty quickly. So we'll give it another cook and then we'll be back shortly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now. Let's get another mix. As you can see, nice and cooked. And let's see, I do a little poke test. It's definitely feeling a little bit more tender. So we're getting pretty close to where we want to be. But I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes or so. Want some more of these veggies to have a little bit more color. So again, it's a slow cook. You're not rushing it. You're just kind of evenly cooking these so that again they have a nice bite into them and they're not burnt. So like I said, the oven is turned down low. Let's go ahead and get this back in there. All right, so I think we are pretty close to finishing up, or actually we may be done now. Let's go ahead and just mix these around just a little bit here. And again, you got a nice little color on them, little char spots. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the poke test on one of these ones here. And this is going in pretty easily. So at this point, I think these are ready. Any longer, you know, you may start drying them out a little bit or getting them burnt. So let's go ahead and get this inside into a bowl and then we'll come back and we'll start cooking the burger. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the oven on. Let's get this inside. All right, so here's our potatoes. Let's go ahead and let's get these into a bowl here. You can see nice color to them. Again, just super simple. All right, now while this is hot, let's go ahead and toast our buns. So we're just gonna give them just a little toast. Because like I said, this is hot enough that it should be able to toast them up just a little bit, warm them up a little bit. The meat won't take long, but we're just gonna kind of get these toasted up just a little bit, about a minute or two, and then we're gonna go straight back outside. All right, so we're back outside now. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of oil down again onto the cast iron. And we're just gonna go ahead and just get it back in just for maybe 30 seconds or so to maybe a minute, just kind of getting it heated back up a little bit. Because next we're gonna go ahead and place our meat onto there. So we'll give it about a minute or so. All right, so we're now back to temp. I'm just gonna kind of get some of this oil moved around. And at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it by hand. It's okay just to do that. And I'm just gonna flop that right there. And same with this meat. I'm going to flop that one down in there as well. And push that back into the oven. And I'm gonna get this turned down just a little bit lower. And I'm gonna go inside, wash my hands. We're gonna let that cook and then we'll be back. All right, so while this is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some salt and some pepper on these as well. And we'll get some pepper. And we'll go ahead and get this back in there. And so we're looking at about maybe a minute and a half, close to 2 minutes now. I'm gonna get it turned down just a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this pulled out of the oven. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get these flipped over. Nice brown. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this back into the oven. And we'll let that continue cooking. All right, so I pulled the meat out. I'm gonna go ahead and just test it a little bit, see what temperature we're looking at here. So right in the center, we want it to be around 145, 150. So we're about 140. Let's take a look at the smaller one here. So this one is pretty cooked, pretty good. What I'm gonna do with that one is I'm gonna go ahead and just get it flipped over. Also with this one, I'll also do the same. And let's take a look at it now. Still a little bloody. So we're just gonna go ahead and let's place it back into the oven. And we'll continue to cook it. All right, so we pulled it out again. Let's go ahead and take a look now and see what we're looking at in the middle. About 155. Let's take a look at this one. About 160. So I think these are cooked. I think these are ready. Let's go ahead and let's get them inside. All right, so we have our meat cooked. We have everything here. What kind of toppings do you like? Do you like ketchup, mustard, and pickles, lettuce and tomatoes, onions? Comment down below. Let me know what you like. Let's go ahead now and let's get this burger constructed. Here's our bread. And we're gonna go for this one right here. Nice and hot. Place that down there. Go down with some mustard. Just do a little bit of everything. Some mustard. And we'll do a couple pickles as well. All right, and we're gonna do a tomato. And we'll do some lettuce. All right, and then here's our sweet potatoes. Do a couple spoonfuls of this. And this is the burger cooked in the Gozney Dome. Again, we did the sweet potatoes, we did the meat in there, toasted up the buns a little bit. So let's go ahead and let's get a bite. All right, so now that this is all cooked, let's go ahead and get a taste of these sweet potatoes. Nicely cooked all the way through. Let's get a bite of this burger. I know that's what you guys want to see. Let's go ahead. Nice, it's gonna be nice and juicy. Let's listen to that crunch. Meat is cooked all the way through. Just a delicious burger. Use some local meat so you know it's gonna taste good. Again, this was the hamburger cooked in the Gozney Dome. If this is something that you guys like and you want to see me do some more videos of this sort, comment down below, shoot me a message, check out my Instagram at the Pizza Guy John, and we'll talk there soon.